there, welcome back to the channel. I've had a Guinness or two, so this might be incoherent babble or it might be some unfiltered genius. You decide which as it comes later on. Now we go, right, what's going on then? We allow Wolves to concede. Oh, told you, incoherent babble. He's winning so far, 1-0 up the ticks. We allow Wolves to score. Back end of the first half. Should have been a penalty. We'll ignore that for now. We did get our penalty a little bit later on in the game. Wolves managed to get a goal. I don't think Wolves have scored since colour TV has been invented. This, right, let's just put this on the table right now. You win 4-1. Your captain scores a hat-trick. There was some genuinely nice passage of play. I really enjoyed Mount's goal. That's my sort of goal, that. Nice little look back and through, some one-touch play, a little bit of bravery. Big fan of that. But when you allow a team that has got 2 points we're on 15 games now. 2 points in 15 games. It's utterly inconceivable that this can be called a good performance, even if you score 4 goals, right? Wolves are utterly dreadful, and they still manage to score against us. As we know, any competent team is going to absolutely put us to the sword. There was times I was watching in the first half where I was like, I don't know how to even correctly analyse what I'm seeing here. And even in the second half, there was some real good, dominant, confident passages of play, especially once the scoreline kind of from 3-1 onwards. I thought United actually started to play with a little bit of confidence. But prior to that, it was still so sloppy. There was loads of times in and around the box where there was a period just at the start of the second half where Wolves had so much time. So many, like Luke Shaw had a clanger on the edge of the box. There was, weak, poor clearances from all over the place. Second half, they gifted us the win. The gaps was insane. I don't know if they pushed on to try and go for the win, or I don't know what it was, but it was dog shit. I thought building out, we were pretty solid. They didn't press. They had no interest in pressing. I thought the attack was direct. It was vertical. That was a bonus. Shaw had some clangers, but he was pretty solid. Apart from that, Casemiro, good again. Put out any little fires that was sort of happening before they got to be major dramas. The goal was poor. But Mount and Bruno, I thought, got a look at the ball. My only criticism of anyone in a United shirt majorly today, it was a bit of a collective, ordinary performance from everyone. Bruno's done well to get a hat-trick. Congratulations to him. But, Cunha did look pretty sharp, but I thought he was overplaying it. I thought he really wanted to sort of prove something to Wolves, and I thought that was showing in maybe some of his decision-making. He was obviously desperate. I think he come away with 8 shots. Mate, roll it back. I know he's known for trying to score from range. That's kind of his thing, but fucking pick your shots a little bit better, shall we? The other thing that I think I've potentially seen my arse with is at 3-1 and even at 4-1, you've got the opportunity to bring Shea Lacey on. You've got the opportunity there. He brought Mainoo on, give him 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes. You've got the perfect opportunity here to put Shea Lacey on. And putting Shea Lacey on would have absolutely changed the entire narrative around where Manchester United are as a club and what Ruben Amorim is doing with this project. But he chooses not to bring Shea Lacey on. He chooses to bring Xerxes and Dorgu and that on. And you just think, why? And why not? Why not? What's the issue with this? Why not? Ultimately, it was a win to forget. I don't know if I said this at the top or not, but it's a text that I've sent tonight. Was we good, or was we just playing Wolves? Do you know what I mean? It's like that text message I saw the other day. People think that their system is starting to work, but actually they're just playing West Ham. The system's starting to... Oh, no, we're just playing West Ham. Yeah, was we actually good? Or are we playing a team that's now lost eight consecutive Premier League games? One of the Paddock crew has crumbled. One of the Paddock crew put it in a group chat. I'm fucking done. It can go for me. Let me know in the comments who you think that might be. As from there, Teddy's out the pram and said, nah, you can fucking sling it as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it was overall, there was probably some improvements, but was there improvements or was you just playing Wolves? Wolves are shit. There's definitely some potential in there. I thought once we got the win secured, the 3-4-1, 4-1 especially, some of the football that we played there was genuinely nice to see. Genuinely, impressive. Genuinely high quality and aggressive. The problem I think we have is you have to be able to play that when you're behind. You have to be able to play that when you're level. You have to be able to play that from the start. Today we started bright, nice 15 minutes or so, put the pressure on and then cruised. The mentality dropped and you allowed teams to get back in. In the Premier League, you don't get the opportunity to cruise. And I don't necessarily think that's tactics, but it's what the manager allows and what the manager is accepting by continually picking the same team. I get there's not a million options. But again, you're not finding out if people are ready or not because you're not giving opportunities to people. You get 4-1 up in a game, you've got to give opportunities out. Another 2 centre-half substitutions. And you're like, okay, it was Yoro and Martinez that you're bringing on. Okay, fine. But do you know what I mean? So, overall, do you know what I mean? We are now up to 6th, right? Level on points with Chelsea, who I thought are a team that probably could have done something about the league this year. All this does to me is highlight how many points that we've slipped. 5 points between Everton and West Ham. Forget all of the other games. I mean, there's been a ton from Fulham, even the fucking Arsenal game at the start of the season, where we probably deserved better than we got. Those 2 games in the last 3 weeks or whatever, that extra 5 points puts us level with Villa. Probably, I don't know what they're on in goal difference, but probably behind them because our goal difference is shite. And puts us basically level on points, either in 3rd or level 3rd. We would all see that as tangible progress, wouldn't we? No one's sitting here going, fucking, we're only 3rd. From being 15th last season to being 3rd is, without doubt, improvement. And that's all we've ever wanted to see this season. I didn't expect, demand, or even think it possible that Manchester United could push on and become a title challenger this season. I just wanted to see progression. And I would call 2nd or 3rd fucking progression. From 15th, nobody else is finishing there. Nobody. I think I'd have taken top 8, to be honest with you. But with how shit this league has been, I don't think 8th saves his job. I'm not even sure top 6 saves his job. Looking at the fact that the club were planning on Champions League football, I think you might have to get Champions League football. Very interesting next month when the window opens. How serious are Ineos and United's board? How badly do they want Champions League football? Because if we're going to get it, we've got to bring signings in. No doubt about it. Anyway, keen to hear your thoughts. 1, which Paddock member has folded his cards already? And 2, was it good or was it just fucking Wolves? Laters. See you in the morning.